Okay, so here's the tea. After years of everyone whispering about what really happened between Selena Gomez and her kidney donor, Francia Raisa, the truth, or at least part of it, finally came out. You remember? Francia literally saved Selena's life back in 2017 by donating her kidney when the singer's lupus took a serious turn. Everyone called them sisters, soulmates, forever bonded, but lately, it's been awkward, like really awkward. And now, after being noticeably absent from Selena's fairy tale wedding to Blanco, a wedding pact with Hollywood royalty, by the way, Francia finally decided to speak up. She appeared in this small, cozy bookstore interview. Nothing flashy, no PR team, just her and a mic. But the moment she started talking, it was like the internet collectively leaned in. In a calm, slightly bittersweet tone, she addressed the rumors, all those headlines about a fallout with Selena. Francia said it straight, it's all just rumors. But when she mentioned Selena's upcoming wedding, that's where things got interesting. She said, "I know she's getting married and I'm very happy for her. And look, she has a life and she's already a billionaire, and I'm grateful that I could do that for her." Oof, did you catch that? I could do that for her. Like, not we shared this moment. More like, I gave, she thrived. Respectful? Yes. But also kind of heavy, right? And the thing is, while Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, the Hilton sisters, and Selena's only Murders in the Building co-stars were all there living it up under the fairy lights, the one person who literally gave Selena a second chance at life wasn't. Now, months of silence later, Francia has finally spoken. Not with anger, not with drama, but with this quiet mix of pride and heartbreak that honestly says more than any tabloid headline ever could. Okay, so get this. After months of people whispering about whether Selena Gomez and her kidney donor, Francia Raisa, had fallen out, Francia finally spoke up. And let's just say she didn't hold back. She sat down for this interview, right? And she looked calm, collected, but you could feel that energy, like she was ready to clear the air once and for all. She basically said that all those stories about her and Selena being on bad terms, just rumors, pure noise. Francia made it clear that when she gave Selena her kidney years ago, she did it out of love, not to earn a lifetime of gratitude or friendship points. According to her, the doctors had told her from the start, a donation is a gift, not a debt. It's something you give freely. And she said she's proud she did it, proud she saved a life, and that's all that really matters to her now. But things got a little tense when the interviewer brought up those headlines. You know, the ones claiming she got mad at Selena for drinking or smoking after the transplant. You could tell Francia was so over it. She basically said the rumors were ridiculous, that she never said those things, and that half of what's on the internet is just made-up drama. She even said she didn't know about some of the stories until people started tagging her in them online. Still, she didn't spill everything. She hinted that maybe one day, when the time's right, she and Selena might actually talk about what really went down. And that's the part that has fans losing it. Like, what does that mean? Is there still tension? Is there closure? Because let's be honest, if someone gives you a kidney and you two end up not being friends anymore, that's a whole different kind of heartbreak. Let's rewind for a second, because to really understand the tension between Selena and Francia, you have to go back to where it all started. In 2017, when Selena was battling lupus, that brutal autoimmune disease that basically makes your body attack itself, her health hit rock bottom. Her kidneys were failing, and out of everyone in her world, it was Francia Raisa who stepped up. She didn't just send flowers. She didn't just post a "get well soon" message. She literally gave Selena her kidney. Yeah, let that sink in. The surgery was intense, way riskier than most people realize. At one point, Selena's artery actually burst in the middle of the operation. She almost didn't make it. Francia was in recovery while Selena was in a fight for her life. And both of them came out scarred, physically and emotionally. Later, in an interview with Self, Francia opened up about what the doctors told her before she went under the knife. "They warned me," she said, "it's going to be hard. The recipient will glow. She'll recover faster because she's getting something she needs. But you're losing something you don't need to lose. And that's exactly what happened. Francia admitted that after the surgery, both she and Selena fell into a deep depression. Imagine giving someone your kidney and then watching them heal while you're struggling just to feel whole again. At one point, she even lifted her shirt during the interview, showing the long, C-section-like scar that still runs across her lower stomach. You could hear the pride in her voice, but also that quiet ache, the kind that doesn't really fade. It's no wonder the bond between them has always been so complicated. Love, pain, gratitude, resentment, all tangled together in one impossible friendship. Here's where things start to sting a little. After the surgery, Francia revealed something that left fans uneasy. It wasn't the doctors who told her she was a match. It was Selena herself. That one detail made people wonder, did Francia feel pressured to say yes? She's never said she was. But the fact that Selena broke the news first added a new layer of tension to an already emotional story. Francia also mentioned that Selena's emergency operation left her with a large scar on the inside of her thigh, a permanent reminder of how close things came to disaster. Both women quite literally carry those scars to this day. But the real drama didn't explode until 2022. Selena gave an interview to Rolling Stone where she said, "My only friend in the industry really is Taylor Swift." And, well, the internet lost it. Fans immediately noticed that there was no mention of Francia, the woman who literally saved her life. And then, out of nowhere, Francia left a short but very loud comment on Instagram. Interesting. That one word lit social media on fire. Selena replied with, "Sorry I didn't mention every person I know," which honestly only fueled the flames more. The media painted it like a full-blown fallout. The donor and the recipient turned strangers. But then, they both tried to shut the drama down. In her Apple TV Plus docuseries, Dear, Selena finally addressed it, saying, "I will never, ever be more in debt to a person than Francia." The idea of someone not even second-guessing being a donor was unbelievably overwhelming. And Francia, she cleared the air too. She told the Good Guys podcast, "It came out of the genuine kindness of my heart. I wasn't forced. I've been super blessed ever since." Still, fans could feel it. Something had shifted. By 2023, Francia admitted they'd been distant. "We hadn't spoken much in 6 years," she told USA Today. "But around my 35th birthday, we reconnected. There was never beef. We just needed time apart." She compared it to those friendships that can go a year without talking. And when you finally see each other again, it's like nothing changed. And even though she confirmed they were still friends, she made one quiet confession that stood out. She wasn't close to Selena's other friends. So when Selena's wedding came around with Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, the Hiltons, and half of Hollywood in attendance, Francia was nowhere to be seen. Instead, she posted a video of herself dancing with a choreographer around the same time, a subtle sign that while the world was watching Selena walk down the aisle, Francia was already dancing to her own rhythm.